Alright guys, so here I am doing a live reaction of the gameplay trailer. As you can see, there's just like 2 minutes left. I guess I'll just emphasize what I'm gonna do with this video. So I've made a couple of predictions now. First prediction being that it's going to be open world. I feel like that's warranted. However, it's going to be an open world in one or two ways. First of which being a totally new open world from scratch. Second of which being a sort of other version of the map we already have, like Ashen Capital toward the end of the game. Second thing is that Mikkel and Godwin is going to be involved. I feel like that is also warranted. However, I think Mikkel is going to be an NPC and Godwin's going to be a boss fight. Then I think there's going to be some free content, but that's difficult to ascertain when it's just a gameplay trailer. Finally, I do believe that the release date's going to be pretty far off. Early 2025 or late 2024. So it should be interesting to see where I land with all of these predictions. I feel like I am forgetting something though. Unfortunately. What was it? What was it? I'm freaking out right now. I can't possibly remember it right now because there's 10 seconds left until Shadow of the Erdtree is revealed. Oh my fuck. 3, 2, 1.
Peggy 16.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
I'm right! I'm fucking right! My prediction about the entrance to the DLC. 1 second there. I was totally right. That was the thing I forgot. This is the entrance to the DLC. Okay? This is the entrance to the DLC. I called it. It was gonna be Mikkel's cocoon. Holy shit. A whole new... This is a whole new open map. From scratch. Oh! Holy shit, that's so hype! And there's an underground area as well? No, okay, that's not underground. That's the same location. Oh, that night though.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. The Erdtree faithful.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? I presume you too are keen to know.
A fucking minigun? Oh my god.
Just what kind Mikkeler is doing here.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Vesper's flame.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind.
Oh, I called it! I called it the free content! With the wings, this is something we've seen before with the Crucible Knights. I called it! Shit! That's like 4 out of 5!
May we meet again.
Yes! Mikola! Ah, missed on the last one. Holy fuck! Holy fucking shit! Holy shit! This is crazy. We're watching that again.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Okay. Let's get into the breakdown of this trailer, right? So, first and foremost, we can see that I correctly predicted the entrance to the DLC. It's gonna be something about Mikola's cocoon. Now, I am leaning towards the latter option of my predictions, which is that you're gonna do some sort of quest line and interact with his hand and then get to the DLC area.
There is nothing more terrifying.
Okay, we can definitely tell that this is a completely new area. Whether or not this is back in time or whether or not this is in the future, it's difficult to know. But I can tell you that this is definitely a new open world. It looks fucking massive. Okay, so let me see if I can stop here. See, this looks very interesting. You see the roots on top of the cliffside there? I think there's gonna be like a whole nother area up there. So like from our perspective, we can tell that that this map isn't just like some sort of angle, okay? This isn't like half a map. This is genuinely like, we're talking Limgrave, we're talking Caelid, like mountaintops of the giants at least. This is fucking massive. Yeah, as you can see, there's the cliffside again. And there's another cliffside. The elevation in this is crazy. Holy fuck, dude. Look at this. Holy shit. If there's an open world between all of these different pillars, then we're looking at something like almost reminiscent of like both Liurnia and Limgrave together. And obviously we have the legacy dungeon in the middle, but I feel like that explains itself. I do not understand what these curves up here are supposed to be, though. I don't understand what that's supposed to be. It seems like maybe it's time that's wrapping around the tree itself. It's crazy, though, I'll tell you that. Maybe this is the ancient crucible. Oh my god. Okay, so this is nighttime. I feel like whatever this sort of crescent moon is supposed to be is, I mean, it's very interesting. I'm not sure if it's a weapon. As you can see, it goes all the way down here, but I'm not sure if it's a weapon. This is very reminiscent of the Twin Knight set, and then we have this massive fucking greatsword. I really like this addition. However, I am not really fucking with the armor set too much. It's cool and all, but it feels more Spartan-y, which is definitely something we want in the game. Don't get me wrong. He does have these weird, like, almost like Leia from Star Wars with the side of his head there, like a hairstyle.
In that forsaken place,
Is this a enemy or is it an armor set? This looks a lot like Havel's set. He is using pots.
blood.
Maybe this is an underground area. This is very reminiscent of Sleep. Obviously, this has something to do with Sleep. Maybe they'll take up the mantle of Sleep in this DLC. I was talking about my predictions with free content. Obviously, we saw the trailer, we saw the wings, the Crucible wings. So obviously, it's fully possible that we'll receive that Ash of War for free content's sake. But what we see right here is something to do with Sleep. So I'm very excited to see how they'll continue to further develop the Sleep mechanic.
Must spill blood of your fellows.
I mean, this is obviously an NPC. He looks like a dick, but I'm not really gonna comment on him too much.
The Erdtree faithful. Blood of your fellows.
This, however, looks very interesting. This DLC has so many different layers. This is crazy.
The Erdtree
Look at the armor set also, by the way.
faithful.
That is not the Ravenclaw set. Or the Raptor's Feathers set. Because you can see the cape is split into two. And then we have a fortress, little fortress here. Maybe this is also an underground section. Not sure who this is supposed to be, but it looks important. I can't wait to learn more about this. Looks like a dungeon. I really like the emphasis on pots in this DLC so far. That's something I really missed for the main game. They really, when Elden Ring released, they really emphasized these pot enemies as sort of like the amalgamation of character design, and I really like them. It's a damn shame you don't really see them too much in the main game. Truly another dungeon. This just looks cool as fuck. I can't comment on that. Here we have the Legacy dungeon. There seems to be a pathway up over here. I'm just looking at everything to make sure I'm not missing something. Obviously, there's something gravitational happening here. Maybe this is like a gravitational field that's sucking everything in.
Never
With the Erdtree, of course.
saints. They just happen to
That is such a cool enemy
be
design.
on the losing side of a war.
Notice how this thing is open in the open fields of the open world. This makes me buck nutty for what sort of enemies or fights they've got going in the open world here. We see you would initially think that this was some sort of worm face type enemy, but it doesn't seem like this because they have teeth. There are no tentacles here. So keep that in mind. See, when I saw that foot, I don't know why, but I immediately thought about Morgoth in that cutscene. This looks like a beast type enemy of the Omen, because you can see the horns everywhere. This is pretty neat. This is pretty neat. Okay. I really want to just... You can see this arena. This looks This looks reminiscent of what the pathway looked like. So I'm guessing when you enter the Legacy Dungeon, this guy is going to be your Margit boy. This is going to be the guy who's going to attempt to keep you out. Seems like they're emphasizing cursed. This is not too good looking for me, unfortunately. I am not gonna like curse effects. It's kind of like bullshit with the instant kill, but I'll let it slide. And he's got... Oh my god.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
That character here, this guy, I can't remember anything substantial within the lore that would explain who this guy is. So I missed on Godwyn, I think. Unless this is supposed to be Godwyn, which I doubt. This guy just doesn't look like Godwyn. He has the red flowing hair, though. So this might actually be... Mikkel has got the white or golden hair, though. This might be Rykard. This might actually be Rykard before he fed himself to the snake. Or maybe this is like Rykard's future version if we didn't stop him back at Volcano Manor. Interesting. Very interesting.
Bereft of light.
These enemies, and especially those weapons, are very interesting. Let me see if I can...
Bereft of light.
They've got some candlesticks, and they don't look too significant, so I'm going to skim over them. You can see the Ash of War in place here, though, where he's dodging out of the way. Very, very interesting. That might also be an Ash of War. As you can see, he's not... Sorry about that. As you can see, he's not pulling anything out of his pockets. This is an Ash of War. And you can see the meat cleaver. This is actually just kind of funny. But the fucking... the structures, the fucking buildings. There's so many different areas here. I feel like this is almost like there's like 6 different legacy dungeons in this game. In this DLC alone. It's fucking crazy. Ooh, interesting. We can see the statue of the lion enemy from earlier. We're tossing some sort of spell here. Okay, let's see here. So there's plenty of interesting things going on here. If you can look at the curvature of the roots here, or the tree, it looks a lot like the roots that overflowed on the mountain cliffside that I pointed out in the beginning. So this might actually be like an entire area, like an entire legacy dungeon on top of that specific cliffside. Because I didn't really see those roots elsewhere on the map. I might be wrong though, but this is really cool. Obviously this is fucking meta shit. This is Akaza jumping in right here. Look at that, just like kicking his face in. Fucking hell. And then we have this knight with a twin blade, I believe. Yeah, he has a twin blade. Oh, this is the part I was waiting for when talking about pots earlier. You can see he's wearing the scaled set. You know what this means, people? This means that this is also some sort of Ash of War or weapon. Like this could be a bow weapon right here, like just a ballista that you throw. This is a weapon. I don't think this is a consumable.
I presume you, too, are keen to know.
A fucking machine gun? Holy shit. That guy is talking right now, so I think he's gonna be an important NPC in the game.
Just what
If you look really closely here,
to know.
you can see some legs beneath this bear. That means that this is a dragon incantation. This bear is gonna be a dragon-esque enemy that we're gonna fight. That is pretty crazy. That's insane.
Kind Mikola is doing.
Ooh, this place is fucking crazy. I don't really like this. This woman seems kind of lame though. She seems like she's using the flowing, like the flowing curved swords heavy attacks. Very reminiscent of that. Holy shit! Is that us? No, it can't be. Oh, please don't fuck with me right now. I can't with this. This looks so cool. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Crucible Knight-esque thing. That is a boomerang. Notice how we're underground here as well. This enemy right here is a boss fight. It just has to be. It really reminds me of Nøkken from Norse mythology. You can see the horse is sort of inside the ground, like swimming.
Those stripped of
Oh my fucking god. Look at his chest here. So this is the end of the sword, actually. He might just be like a torso, just like his legs. Oh my god. I can't with this. But if you look very closely, you can tell that this is going to be the end of the blade.
of gold, shadow, death.
Maybe these spears are important. I want to see these spears. They are not quite reminiscent of anything. This guy is obviously a snake-esque man. I can't think of it being anyone else than Rykard. Like a younger version of Rykard. Okay, let's take a closer look at him. He has a snake flowing around everywhere.
Come now.
This is a very weird looking weapon.
Touch the wither
But it
arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far.
Hopefully this isn't an Ash of War. Or if it is, I hope it's something you can place on any weapon. But this is what I mentioned about free content. This is something that's technically already accessible to us. Another enemy type is using it, right? So I'm thinking this is going to be some free content you can get even if you don't buy the DLC. And it's there to entice you to buy the DLC.
Far behind. May we meet again. I will not be far behind.
Yeah, let's see the final pose here. Wow, that is crazy. He's also doing some sort of jumping attack. I'm guessing this is gonna be the main bad guy of the DLC.
May we meet again.
Obviously, this is obviously Mikola. Based on what I'm seeing right here, he doesn't look like he's a boss fight. So technically, I feel like I am correct in my assessment, in my prediction. I think Mikola is going to be an NPC that we talk to and we do his quest line, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, something's happening to the Erdtree here. It's weird, because if you're looking at the center here, we saw earlier in the trailer there's some sort of flame here, but in this cutscene specifically, it's gone. Or maybe it's just like a little bit there. And you can see the tops of the roots here are turning a gray, light grayish color. And you can also see a bunch of rocks floating around. So I think that this Erdtree is doing something with the gravity. Everything is gravitating toward this Erdtree by the branches. Like the very tippy top is like pulling everything up. Like look at this. All the way up there. So this seems like a good place to sort of ascertain the different things we've seen in the DLC. So obviously, the sort of the sort of guy who was doing the pulling the sword out of his eye, it looks like maybe this church over here could lead somewhere underground. I'm trying to notice like where the different areas are. But this is, then again, this is the concept art, so it might not be too accurate. Are we gonna get names here? Bonus gesture, Ring of Mikola. Okay, look at that. I'm definitely gonna get that. Let's see here. Mesmer the Impaler. This guy's name is Mesmer the Impaler. So this might not be the main big bad of the DLC. I doubt that this guy is going to be the main boss. Because there's so much about Godwyn that we just do not know. And Mikola as well. They're both demigods. This guy has the red hair, so I'm guessing he's a demigod as well. Then again, we have to know whether or not we're in the future or in the past. But I think we can cross a line over the fact of this guy being Rykard. This guy is named Mesmer. Holy shit, that'll be it for my reaction. Holy fuck. Can't wait to finish this video.